Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, and welcome back to the newest episode of Titan Quest. Look at that new background, where you can see that we have entered the Immortal Throne expansion pack well and truly. So, with Typhon behind us, and so much in front of us, we had best get started. Now, if you missed the last stream, of course, you can find that playlist on my YouTube channel, which is linked here on my Twitch. Or, of course, if you are watching this on YouTube, then you can find my Twitch as well. So that that way you can catch up on anything that you missed. You'll be able to go back and see that, here we go, we met Medea and have entered her grove, and she has given us a quest. She wants us to steal the eye from the three Graeae sisters, just like in Clash of the Titans. So that's what we're on our way to do now. And of course, if you haven't been stopping by for these streams, definitely do. Every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can be a live participant in our Titan Quest. Gosh, the name of this game is so convenient because I can just say that over and over. It's like, yes, our Titan Quest continues. And these Antiochs go down a lot harder than the Night Stalkers because where they're technically beastmen. Oh, hey, starting out strong. Then all of our bonuses from Distort Reality and the like don't actually apply. Well, while our health regenerates, let's go ahead and take a look at that. My goodness. Ooh. So first of all, you can see because we still have the Sunstone in our inventory from before, the red wax seal denotes it as a lesser artifact. This blue seal denotes this as a greater artifact. So we have to have a Skyfire pendant, which I don't think that we've made, but we have the recipe for it, so we can make it. A Song of the Serpent, which we don't even have the recipe for, and a completed Tortured Soul Beast Charm. Bonus to cold, frostburn, lightning, electrical burn damage, cold resistance, lightning resistance, and grants Tidal Wave and plus 15% damage to demons. My goodness gracious. Wow. If you were using the Storm Mastery, that would be invaluable. Oof. I can see here I'm... I forgot to empty our backpack between episodes. I'm going to have to do that at some point. But not right now. Right now, we continue onwards. The Empyrean Caves. I think that's the way that we're supposed to go, I believe. Which means, of course, I need to come back this way first and take care of any dead ends. Come on, boys. All around now. There we go. Great. Good teamwork. Good hustle. And yeah, that's going to do it. You can see it comes out like over there. Alright, down, down into the dark once more. Ooh. Formicids. Now, one of Medea's acolytes or apprentices, I believe, had a Sigil of Power that we have a side quest for. She said the Formicid stole it. Let's see. Here we go, the stolen sigil. Yes, there we go. Samele. So the sigil of the first Apoctasis. Must be a Formicid colony nearby, so we found that. Ooh. No, don't like that. Get out of here. Ooh. Goodness. Formicid Captain. And you can see he has got the Warfare Mastery because you see him using Onslaught. We can't have him stack that up on us. Or rather, we can't have him stack that up on himself while he continues to hit us. That's no good. This layout reminds me a little bit of the Hanging Gardens, in that I think that over here to the northeast is going to be the dead end, maybe, or the one that doesn't loop around. Yeah, good call. I didn't want to get all the way around there to the south and then find out that, you know, it looped around and that's the way that we were going. And have to come back. There we go. I'm not going to pick up any more random yellow treasure for right now. We don't need it. Not with our backpacks full the way that they are. Backpacks plural. That's a nice feeling. It's nice to be able to say. I hate fighting the Formicids because they make me think of the Chimera ants from Hunter x Hunter. Which just, like, that whole arc ruined that anime. It's so awful. Like 4,000 episodes of power creep that they had managed to mostly avoid, I thought, you know, up to that point in the show. And then it just got ridiculous and depressing, and there we go. And the worst part is it is so plot heavy. There's so much character development that you can't skip it. It's unfair. There we go. See, the lesser Formicids are not that big of a deal. The priestesses and captains, of course, because they have buffs and special abilities. And they have more hit points, which means that the dot from Distort Reality doesn't necessarily kill them right away. Okay. Back here. There we go. Alright. So you can see this hall is pretty regular. You can see a quest marker up ahead there on the auto map. Hey! Awesome. Man, we really are starting out strong. I love that. Okay, let's see. Our dexterity is lagging way behind. I'm going to put both points into it this time. And then let's see here. Okay, so we have maxed out the Dream Mastery, like the mastery itself. Of course, we still have plenty of skills that we need to put points into. We don't want to neglect Warfare. I'm going to put at least 1 point into that. But we also need to be considering, like, what else we could be doing, because as we saw in the fight with Typhon, sometimes, as powerful as it is, especially against bosses, Distort Reality by itself is not always enough. And it's just time to acknowledge that and to start putting some more points in things like Psionic Touch. It really made a big difference once I was able to, like, close with him and just beat the crud out of him in melee. So let's see. Been a while since we put points in that. Feel like we probably should. But at the same time, I don't know. It just feels like it's been getting less and less powerful. I am all about health regeneration, but I don't know. I'm going to go with melee abilities for now. So let's see. I'm going to put 1 in Lucid Dream because that just increases our physical damage outright. And then let's see. Maybe another point in Battle Standard. Actually, let's go with Weapon Training, because we've got it, we're halfway through with it anyway, because it only has 6 ranks. That'll increase our offensive ability and our attack speed, and both of those things are going to raise our DPS. I feel good about that. Okay. You see the boss back there. Yeah, let's take this captain down before he gets too many stacks of onslaught. Man, he went down hard for some reason. Okay, there we go. Oh, Queen Ixtical, Formicid hero. Okay, I have no reason not to, so I'm going to go ahead Oh, my goodness gracious. That went down really quickly because she blasted it. That's honestly mostly my bad. Okay, well here, let's see how you deal with two of us. Oh. The answer is pretty well, actually. Ooh, okay, so stunning is not really working. Of course, most boss monsters are immune to stun, or so resistant that it might as well be immunity. There we go. No wonder she was so powerful. She had the sigil of the first apoctasis. Cash, cash, cash. We love that floor cash. So we can head back pretty much any time and complete that quest. And just to get it out of our inventory, or out of our quest log, I should say, I probably will go ahead and do that. I'm going to go through here and grab this next rebirth fountain. Then I can teleport back to Medea's Grove. And you can really tell when that onslaught starts to pile up. I wish that that stacked with Psionic Touch so much. Psionic Touch is free, but of course it only goes on, you know, like... it goes off, rather, every 3 hits. But then when it does go off, it is a really big deal. Onslaught, I think, stacks up the DPS a lot quicker, but it costs. You have to spend energy in order to use it, and so that means that it would have been drastically less effective against someone like Typhon, who had energy drain.
You have it! The sigil of the first apoctasis. I will return it to its rightful place immediately. The formicids cannot penetrate the magical auras of the grove. I am safe. Thank you.
You have no more room.
Hey, you're welcome. You know, we can't even carry our quest reward. Okay, well... Luckily, there's a shopkeeper right here. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so this one is actually a small upgrade, it looks like. Okay, we lose our health drain, but we only have a little bit of health drain anyway. We still deal life leech. It's just not being returned to us as health. Our attack speed goes up as well. Average damage is about the same, so DPS is only slightly higher. Sure we can't use both of those? Okay, well, I won't linger on it then. I think since it's such a small increase, I'm going to stick with the Ravenous Saber because I would rather have even the tiniest bit of life drain as health if we can get it.
A good day.
And Biting Arcane Staff of Haste, we're not going to use that, so...
So long.
Okay, let's get out of here. Back to Soronis. And immediately... There we go. Let's take this Antioch down first. There we go. A Lamia. They're like centaurs, except lions instead of horses. Which makes them cooler. These are literally going to be our centaur replacements, by the way. They're going to fill the same niche, or niche, as centaurs filled in earlier acts of the game. Okay, I'm popping my map open to make sure I'm going the right way and not forgetting anything. There we go. Obviously not going to pick up everything. I still think that almost any upgrade we get is probably going to come from a green or better item. That's not always true. You know, sometimes when you've gone for long enough without an upgrade, then a yellow item will be better than, you know, even potentially a blue item that you're wearing. But I don't think that's going to be the case here. Get out of here. Oh, you're late to the party. There we go. Yes, come round the gate, you fool. You ladies are very silly, coming out to meet me like that instead of standing behind the walls and shooting at me. Which would have been the thing a smart person would have done. I'm watching my health drop as I'm narrating, and it's like, right there would have been the opportune moment for the game to kill me. For my hubris. Ooh, hey. One of those yellow-green monster items. Those are so fascinating to me because I love the way that so much of the monster equipment looks, as I have said before. And I hate that there's not really a glamour system because it would be cool to use some of it, but most of the time it's just not as good as other things you're picking up, like other comparable green and blue items that are spawning in the same area. 80 armor, not as good. Bonus to poison resistance. 2 bonuses to poison resistance separate. That's odd. And then a bonus to poison damage. Well, it looks really cool, but it's useless to us. The Lazarus helm is just better, especially since we already have the Lazarus bracers, too. Okay, I'm going to follow this cave marker, because that is like a side dungeon, and the rebirth fountain over there is indicating that that's the way we need to go. There we go, have a war horn. Another one of those. Now here's the trick, because different items can spawn with different traits. I wonder if they're the same. No. Fire resistance, poison damage, and defensive ability. That's not bad at all, actually. They're good items. They're just not better than the Lazarus helm. Which, that's fine. All that tells us is that we have the right equipment on. Okay. And looks like that cave is a little further away than I thought. Go up this way and head round to it in a big old curve. Is that a... Oh, yeah, those are hydrodons that I saw down there. Oh! Well, hello. Where did you come from? Up that path, I guess. The obvious location. They spawned down there and then wandered up on me without me noticing. Aw, nightmare. Come on back out. Don't let them treat you like that. Oh, no. Do not like. Oh, 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 whoa, wee. My goodness, he's bringing an awful lot of fire. Okay, there we go. He didn't really have that much health, but damn, that was close. For no reason, I feel. Took our nightmare out again. Super rude. Yeah, I'm really starting to feel like maybe Trance of Convalescence is not doing its job anymore. Which means that it's time to consider a different trance. So we may be respecking soon. I'm having to use way too many healing potions, and I'm just not seeing the results that I want. Like, our health is rapidly increasing. You can see that visually represented. But it's just not increasing nearly fast enough because of the rate at which I'm having to chug healing potions anyway. So yeah, if it's not doing its job, we need to do something else. Come on, drop some spectral matter, you losers. Misty. It's very Silent Hill of you. Oop, trap. Been a while since we heard that sound. Putrescent zombie blightcaster. Ugh. Just all of that sounds bad. I hate everything. But what I hate most was all the words that were said in the order they were said. Oh, another trap. It's okay. Okay, that's over there. Huh. It's in a weird spot. Get out of here. Oop. A bunch of those aggroed on us from another room, apparently. So many traps. Let's see, I'm going to go over here to this one first. It's smaller. Oh my gosh, they are all trapped. And I mean, fair's fair. I'm opening ancient tombs, and presumably they ought to have some kind of protection, but still. It's that same feeling you get when a boss or an enemy heals themselves, and it's like, I'm the main character, only I'm allowed to do that. You're not allowed to dodge my attacks. Spirit siphons. We don't want any of those. There we go. Goodness gracious. Man, those sorcerers go down hard. Which is impressive. I mean, you're used to spellcasters are the weak ones, right? Not today. There we go. Take this guy down before he fills the room with poison. There's where that was hidden. That was so weird. Usually when the game accidentally puts a chest or something in a difficult to access location, it's pretty good about giving you the stuff. It seems like some of that clipped through the floor and it's just gone. And I mean, that's fine. It is what it is. I think it was simply a healing potion anyway, more than anything else, but... ah, well. These archers are coming out of the stonework. Get in here and put a dot on these guys as soon as we can. Where's that spirit siphon? Oh, there it is. I see it. It was like in the wall. Well, you're all by yourself now, buddy. Bye. Okay. Takes care of that. Over this way. The Great Hall of Propontis. Sounds like preponderance. Oh my goodness. No thank you. No thank you. Have a dot. Oh, gosh. Man, when do I get that spell, though? Exploding poison like that. It's such a cool effect, too. Honestly. Electrified arcane staff. Well, we don't need that because we don't use staves. What's in here? Boom. A bunch of dead skeletons. That's what's in here. Swamp skeletons. They're all green. Ugh. Ugh. There we go. A fountain. Oh, and some replacement healing potions. Nice. I feel like... I think I need something else to interact with it. I think what it is... Because you have to have something in your inventory to click on the fountain. Like to pour in there... Or something like that. But we'll come back. No worries. I'll just go up this way. I'm closer here. Okay. Back around this way. Noom. Hello, Lamias. Ooh, pavement. Out here in the middle of the swamps. Must be more of ancient Sacania. Or Sacanis? Sacania? Anyway, that one set of ruins, you know. Ooh, another Antioch. Oh, two of them. No. No. I don't like that. There we go. I don't want to be trapped between two of them, that's for sure. There we go. That's a little bit better. Man, Nightmare's Confusion Ray is really helpful in those situations. Because it really makes a huge difference when something just hauls off and starts, you know, attacking nothing. Oh, and just as I say that, of course. There we go. At least when he dies, he explodes into Distort Reality, so you get a free cast. Okay, that's it for that. So head back this direction. And this, of course, you can see from the giant torches, is the way that we're actually supposed to go according to the plot. Ooh, a green staff. Hey. We'll see what that looks like in a moment. There, that dot should take care of the skeleton. We can concentrate on the Blightcaster. Nice. Ooh, two more of them. Dislike. There we go. I love being able to stagger like that. Stagger those stuns. Warhorn is a really great combo, and I cannot wait until we get the passive upgrade for it, where it actually reduces health. There we go. Rebirth Fountain. Ugh. It's horrible swamps. And you can see the wake of monsters, like, trudging through it. It's very uncomfortable. Ooh, they did not stun for long at all, but to be fair, they're plants, so that should probably be, like, assumed. I'm gonna try and kind of find the outline of this area before we clear the center, as usual. There's a lot of center. Oh. Frog people. Frog people. Frog people. Now let's see. I can't recall if this is the way that we're supposed to go. You can see a quest marker up there, obviously, in the mini-map. Oh. Leave me alone. There we go. Okay, so this is where we need to be going for the ingredients to Saibi's potion. Or, not Saibi. Saibi is one of the ingredients, the Saibi mushroom. Ooh, an Anoran village. Ooh. Hey, now, check that out. Dropped a blue item. This stream's treating us pretty well so far. I better hush. The streaming gods will hear me having fun and something will happen and I'll die. Streamlabs will, like, just crap the bed, or Twitch will drop all of my frames directly into a lava pit. Man, so many of them have got bows. That is not optimal, because what I would like for them to do is group up so that I can use Distort Reality to kill them all. This BS where they stand back and shoot me has got to stop, honestly. Like, what's that about? Hey. Nice. We've been picking up a few more heroic relics because we're back in Greece. And I don't know that I've actually, like, really gone deep into them or explained some of their powers and effects. Nice. That's what I wanted. I was trying to catch that one way back there in the back. Okay. Primitive stash. Let's check out what we got here. The Icefire Pike. That is a spear and a half. Man. Level 31. Bonus to total damage, burn and frostburn damage, a chance for additional fire or cold. Ooh, 101% reduced freeze duration. So if I'm reading that correctly, then while you have it equipped, you can't be frozen. Bonus to offensive ability and a bonus to flame surge and heart of frost. So that is absolutely meant for someone who is using like the earth mastery and the storm mastery. Which is cool. That's a druid combo, I think is what that's called, just like we're a harbinger. I think that earth and storm is druid. No, nature and storm is druid. Earth and storm is... I actually don't know. I don't think I've used both of those before. Here we go, the Estivus tree. That looks cool. Okay, well, there's one of the ingredients for that potion. Come here. Ascacophus. Ascacophus. Aw, him shrank. More Hydrodons. Blech. I'd rather fight the Black Tongues than the Scorchers, though. Oh, the game heard me. Sent me a Scorcher. Thanks. Love it. Yeah, can I send this back? Hydrodon hide. So let me put these over here. Combine some of that. So Hydrodon hide. I can't remember if I showed this off before, but it adds health and reduced damage from beasts to your armor. Spiny shell, we got those earlier. That's for shields. Let's see. Yenlo Wang's Bloodletting. Rage of Ares. There we go. Enchants armbands and bracelets, and grants a chance for bonus damage and skill reduction. The Iron Will of Ajax enchants your armor with resistance to status effects and a scaling bonus to health, which is great. And the Cunning of Odysseus enchants helmets with a scaling bonus to intelligence. Very nice. Okay, that is going to circle around. These swamps are huge. The swamps of Soronis. Ugh. This is one of my, like, less favorite parts of the game just because there is so much ground to cover. I want to target the other one. Let me target the other one. Ah. Boo hiss. Oh, our nightmare died again and I didn't even notice. That's how often it's happening now. Which just means that it's time to take advantage of having Dream maxed out to sink some of our points into its abilities. I think we should probably rank up our nightmare. Should get better at nightmares. Okay, here we go. This is where we need to go. So, of course, I'm going to go the other way. I am sure that every time that I say that, there is at least one person in the audience who is just like, oh my god. Just go on. And I want to tell that person that I sympathize with you. I want to tell you that I get it. That I understand where you're coming from. I know that you're here for the action and not really for, like, the completionist aspect. But I don't. I do not understand. I must clear every level before I go on. Besides, think of all the treasure we'd miss if I didn't. And we can't have that. Tomb of Sicanian Queens. Okay, good. We need to be here as well for another side quest. Come on, go down. There we are. This is the one where we have to use that waking stone we have in our inventory to summon the Lich Queen. And then take her down in order to get her spell book. And that will complete this quest here. An impossible task. Take these liches out first because they are definitely the most dangerous things. Although, you know, bow damage is... You can't ignore it because it tends to pierce defenses. So, ooh. Look at that. They dropped another set of Lazarus bracers? Really? Let's see if they're different from ours. Both have 96 armor. Our lightning retaliation is better. Our strength is better. Their defensive ability is better. Attack speed is the same. Okay, but still. It's great to have two of the same blue item. I'm not going to complain. Would be nice if it was another piece of the set, though. I would love at some point during this series to actually get a... Ooh. Oh no. No, 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 no. To get a complete set of blue items. Oof. I have to take this guy out first. I'm going to have to run is what I'm going to have to do. Goodness gracious. Okay, well. Gotta reduce some of this archer damage. See, what was I just saying? You can't discount archer damage. There we go. Hey. Hue-wee. And that was just a hero monster. It's not even the boss that we came here to fight. Anything good? Eh. These abyssal liches are like the ones that you can summon if you have the spirit mastery. Okay, that room is all linked, so I'm actually going to go ahead and grab the Shrine of Mastery to make sure that it's Queen Alciste, the corrupted soul. Oof. Come on, while we have that mastery bonus. Ancient Moon Key. Oh, that's just a trap. Come on, mastery bonus. +2 ranks to all our skills? Yes, please. And you can see how quickly that adds up, too. Because we're getting the bonus damage from lucid dreaming and stuff. We are getting the bonus to damage from, you know, distort reality. Everything goes up. So, it really piles on. That's one of the better shrines. Okay, I think this dead ends. I'm surprised there are no monsters in this room, like at all. I think there'd be something. Man, that fire does a lot of damage. I think I just pick something up that I don't necessarily want. There it is. Don't need you. Try to time that stun to interrupt their fire breath, but there's only so much to be done. Okay. Boom shakalaka. Now, I thought that this is where we needed to be in order to use the Waking Stone. Is it not? Tomb of Siconian Queens. Oops. The Lich Queen Calicinia. Uh-huh. Siconian Ruins beyond the Soronian Swamp. Right. Got that. Okay, we have the Ancient Moon Key. Have the Waking Stone. I thought it was here, but I'm not seeing an altar. It might be in a different ruin. It's alright, we'll find out. Worry not. In the meantime, we have plenty to keep us occupied. Okay. Around this way next. Nothing? Okay. Go more Anurans. Ugh. Ooh, a big old boy. Mighty bullfrog. Jeremiah was... Here we go. this way. Another one. Oof. Tree branches in my way. Come on. Come on, gather round. Group up. Another one of our ingredients for the potion is right over here. I do believe. Oh, caught him mid-jump and petrified him. Ha! It's always funny when that happens. When you or an enemy gets caught in, like, the middle of a weird animation or in an odd smear frame. Ooh, little crabs. Makes me think of the crabs from Skyrim. What were those things called? It's been so long since I played Skyrim. I legit can't remember. They were mud something. Was it just mud crab? I think they're just called mud crabs. Oh. Did not like that. Whatever that was. Some kind of a buff. You're not allowed to buff yourself. Only I can buff myself. Rude, honestly. These things look so cool, though. What is shooting from that far away? Oh my gosh. Oh, oh. Oh, geez. Okay. I was not expecting that. Gross. Okay. Well. That is indeed one of the ingredients for our potion. We need Flower of a Night Blossom, I believe that she told us. We just have to fight it first. No wonder nobody has some just lying around. Go over here and grab this rebirth fountain first so that I can respawn closer if it kills us again. Go. We've almost leveled up again, though. This is nice. I was kind of longing for the days when, you know, we'd level up once or twice per episode on average. Oh. There we go. I'm just going to whip out everything. Well, that was anticlimactic. Goodness gracious. I used every cooldown we had. It turns out the thing only had like 4 hit points. It just dealt buku damage. There we go. Ooh. More bloodletting, huh? Surprising. Oh, there's the mushroom. What was that? Did you see that animation where he just raised his arms and was like, ah! Okay. There we go. That's everything that we needed. So then here very shortly, we will go back and turn that quest in as well so that we can reap the benefits. I cannot believe that I took a death to that stupid plant. That's embarrassing, honestly. Insert that gif of Zoidberg saying, "You're bad and you should feel bad." There we go. That really is... They just raise their arms and just kind of flail away from you. When you damage them enough, they just run for it. Just, ah! Go. Man, these big dudes. Nasty. They don't deal a huge amount of damage, but they come in such large groups. A hardy wristlet. Okay, I think that's about it for this area. Okay, been over there, been over there. So yeah, like right here is where we need to go next. That's the tomb of the Sacanian queens. Alright, so... mushroom, we need to head this way. We're going to go back up where that other rebirth fountain was at. We will remark it as our spawn point. And then I'm going to teleport back to Medea's Grove and turn that quest in because I want that bonus. You had best believe. Over here. To the left, to the left. Oh. Trying to walk into a hole. The water is so dark, I couldn't hardly tell. There we go. All right. Okay, now before we go any further, back to Medea's Grove. Let's grab that potion. Right over here, yes.
At last, I have everything I need. Give me a moment to make the potion, and you shall have your sample.
Okay, and we have to actually wait for a moment before we speak with her. There we go.
Here is your potion, hero. Drink it, and you shall have the strength of many men. Now I have work to do.
There we go. Plus 6 strength and plus 80 health permanently, in addition to our experience points. Pretty great. It's a nice little permanent bonus. And it's a little bit different from them just giving you, like, you know, free stat points or a free skill point. Bonus health is always great. The strength, weirdly, we need less than anything just because, like, both Warfare and Dream give us loads of strength, so... Here we go, more Saconian ruins. Alright. Lineja's Guile. Excellent. Alright, we're going to cut our way through here. And somewhere in this area, way to the northwest actually, is where the 3 Graeae sisters are waiting for us. Come on. There we go. Got a lot of frogs to get through. Thankfully, they go down pretty quickly. They just come in large groups, so it's almost like fighting the Fallen in Diablo. I don't even have to compare it to Diablo. It's just like fighting many enemies here in Titan Quest. Many, many enemies that we've already faced. Oh, there he comes. Still an archer over here? There we go. Phew, man, we have done a lot, haven't we? I mean, not just in this stream, although we have, and that's great. But, like, specifically throughout the series, there's been quite a bit of stuff. Just, we have come so far. And if you haven't been following this series, really please do go and check out my YouTube channel. Because the whole series is on there and it's great. Go. I think that it's worth a watch. It's a fun game to play. You know, I cannot emphasize that enough. Better summon our nightmare again. Okay, we've got to. I think that's the way we need to go, so. Oh. Titan corruption, look at that. Been a while since we saw that, huh? But yeah, it's a great game with a lot of replay value. And if you want to see some of that, then, you know, you can absolutely look up the playlist and review the rest of the series, because I want people to enjoy this game enough to play it themselves. That is my goal. So if you're interested enough to stick around, then hopefully you will be interested enough to give it a shot too. And I always try to put the links beneath the video description or in the video description when I upload to YouTube, so that means that you can find where to get the game for yourself. You know, it's an old game, so the base game is not super expensive. Although there's quite a few, you know, there's like 3 expansions now, so it does add up. But it is also well worth the money. Well worth the money. Hashtag not sponsored. Well, we came all the way back around in a circle anyway. No problem. Honestly, I like the way that the ruins look here. Okay. Gonna, go the wrong way. Go this direction. See, look at that. The statues with the trees growing up around them and stuff. Some of the scenery is just beautiful. I really appreciate what the devs put into this. Oh, what are you doing here, my guy?
Kind traveler, thank you for your aid, but my own life matters little. My sister and I were looking for... we were exploring the ruins for scholarly purposes when we were beset by monsters. And they took her, and I got away. Please, quickly, find her before they... No, it's too horrible to think.
Yeah, scholarly purposes. Heavy air quotes on that one. The scholarly purpose of lining your pockets with lost ancient treasure. Well, the monster's just standing there hanging out. Go around. We're actually, for this quest, you're supposed to find his sister first because she's not as far into the ruins, really. But it doesn't matter. Whichever one you find first will tell you to go and locate the other one. So, it's not a big deal. There's not like a correct order in which you are supposed to do it. Here we go. Now, Altar of Calysenia. Okay. There's the Waking Stone. Oh. Woo-wee. She is a heck of a fight. That's true. Come on now. I'm gonna have to run for it while I heal. Oh, okay. Let the nightmare distract her a bit. Them AoEs, though. You gotta watch for the screen shake. We got this in the bag, you just have to play it careful. Very careful. See, because look at those energy bolts, right? Go. Oof. You cannot stand in those meteors. You just can't do it. Phew. Take a couple more potions. Just gotta keep sucking them down. And of course, you know, if you catch one or two of those energy bolts that she's shooting, it's not that big of a deal. The problem is if you stand directly in front of her and attempt to melee, then you run into the issue of you are catching all of them. We got her, though. Aha.
You condemn me to another 1,000 years of undeath for a book of recipes? Take it, but know that the formulae within are dangerous to dabblers. I hope they send you to Hades.
So, she's mad, and you know what? That's fair.
It is Medea who has sought me out and finally found the means to call me. She has been a thorn in my side for 2 decades. Take the book. Tell her to leave me to my rest.
I love that. Just like, oh my god, she can have it. Just tell her to leave me alone. Honestly, me, anytime anyone tries to wake me up for any reason. Just leave me to my rest. Oh, I got all but one of them. Dang it. Oop. These little guys, they look almost like they're built on the same model as the like the swamp creepers. I don't think that they are. But they look like it. Get out of here. Okay. Back up this way. Take these guys out in no time flat. And then of course we'll head back very quickly. We'll turn in that other quest too. Because there's like 1 billion quests in Medea's Grove. Oop. Crabs. Crabs everywhere. Get out of here. I just want treasure. Don't want to fight you. Well, this isn't like Might and Magic 7, where we can just turn invisible and sneak past everything. We actually need to defeat these enemies. Otherwise, we'll never level up. Ooh, flat bow of the winds. Be nice for an archer character. These ruins are huge. Okay. Back down to the south is where we came in at, so I am going to go up this way first. There we go. Just because it's going to dead end. Man, there's so many of these guys. Ugh. Come on. Whoop. There we go. They went down fairly quickly. I won't complain. Yeah, I think it's definitely time to put a rank in our nightmare because he continues to be a big help. But he'll be an even bigger help with more oomph behind him. Just the fact that he is surviving this long against enemies like Calixenia. There we go. That tells us that he is an invaluable asset. It's just nice to keep the DPS on something to make sure that its regeneration doesn't take over and like ruin all of your hard work. Plus that confusion ray is just so good. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we've looped all the way back around. Time for crab. Anything? No. Okay, good. We'll go back up the stairs and head down into that tomb. The Great Tomb of Igemius. Igemius, maybe? Perhaps? These spirit siphons. Oh, I hate them. There, have a stun. Gosh. Obnoxious. TBH. Well, no. See, these sorcerers are just... They really do pile on the DPS, but for spellcasters especially, like, those particular enemies have got quite a lot of health and just very durable. And of course, since spellcasters tend to have the highest DPS... Oh, here comes the big guy. That's important. You know, you have to pay attention to it, because the entire time that you're trying to kill them, they are killing you. As hard as they can. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... Boom. Yeah, he's got onslaught, so you have to take him down quickly or you have to interrupt him. There we go. The Foreman. Ancient Sun Key. So yeah, you gotta have both halves of that. Let's see. The Foreman. Look at that. My goodness gracious. Whew. Vitality Decay, Life Leech, Health Drain, Dexterity, Offensive Ability, grants Soul Crush, activated on attack. Blast of energy that crushes the spirit of all surrounding enemies. Reduction to enemies' health and energy drain. Now, I don't think that this is going to be... Ooh, wow, it actually is. Huh. Well, it actually is an upgrade to our sword over there. Well, okay. Well, it's a bigger upgrade than the last one was, so I guess we have no reason not to. Plus, it looks cool. And we're all about that. Ooh, another Blightcaster. Ugh. Ooh, there it was. That was the Soul Crush. That blue wave of sparkles that we just saw. Just keep an eye out for that when it happens. Oh, see? Right there, when it happens again. Nice. Okay, you're the one shooting us. Well then, we'll get you first. See, these look like zombies, but they're all technically ghosts. We've killed enough of them at this point that I'm starting to get a little indignant about the fact that none of them are dropping spectral matter. Take these minions out, and I'll deal with you in a second, boss. Siconian Courtier, spectral minion. There's the girl. No, no, no. We won't be doing that. No soul siphons for you. Not this day. Just ignore her and immediately start picking up treasure. See, if you come up this direction first, then you'll find her before you find her brother.
I thought they would tear me limb from limb. And Herodian is safe too? You are indeed a hero. I told my brothers that the swamp wasn't safe, but he insisted that the treasure of the Siconians was worth a bit of a risk. I'm sure he sings a different tune now.
Yeah. Very different. Okay, good. Well, we rescued both of them. And a not inconsiderable chunk of XP. Lovely. Get out of here. Come on. Stop annoying me. Getting in my way all the time. There we go. Floor cache. Just a couple more rooms. Wait, is that a treasure chest? Aha! I almost left you behind, little guy. I would never do that on purpose. There we go. Ugh. These guys floating around making noise. Stop summoning soul siphons. I hate that. Not as bad as battle standards, that's for sure, but still unpleasant. None of them have dropped any spectral matter. I hate y'all. Rude. Okay, well, we got an awesome weapon, though, so. Okay. Alright, that is most of the Siconian ruins. There's not a whole lot left. Phew. Before we go on too much further, I think I will probably go back and turn that quest in at Medea's Grove. That'll get that book out of our inventory because it does take up 4 spaces. But, more importantly, it'll complete the quest. And you remember why... Can't go around that way. You remember why we needed it, right? In the previous stream, we encountered a woman who I believe her husband was sick. Do I remember? Ah, her child is ill. There we go. And Medea will cure the child, but only if the woman brings her this ancient grimoire. It's like, well, how is she supposed to do that? I mean, you saw how much trouble we had. It's a completely unreasonable request. One of Medea's acolytes almost told her where it was, but didn't want her to go off, you know, and actually take a chance on being responsible for this woman hurting herself or dying, so... But she told us because we can handle ourselves.
You managed to defeat Galaxenia and you do not look a day older. Did her life-draining magics not work on you? You have the book. That is what matters. You have done what was asked of you. Here, take the potion to Mera. Quickly. The child's life depends on it.
Okay. Back to Rhodes. And we got an arcane formula for the Shadow Veil, which I think we already have a copy of that, but I won't swear to it. We'll check in a moment and see, since we're here at Rhodes anyway. Oh, there she is.
My son is ill, and you come to me with the cure. How could anyone say the gods have abandoned us? Thank you, stranger. You are a true gift from the gods.
Ta-da! And you get double XP. Awesome possum.
A fine day to ease your burden.
Let's see. Shadow Veil. Yeah, we do already have one, so... Okay, well, that's no big deal. And honestly, we probably should be looking into making the Chaos Cube. We don't have a Dionysus wineskin? Really? We'll have to grind for that. We'll just have to, because... that's too good to pass up. But we'll deal with that later.
Hera smile on you.
Let's see. Oh, level up. Okay, this time I'm going to put one in intelligence and then one in dexterity. Okay, let's see here. Definitely one in warfare, of course. And I was talking about it. Let's go ahead. We'll put one in our nightmare. And... maybe another one in weapon training. Either that or dodge attacks. That would give us another 2%. Huh. We're closer to finished with this one. I'm going to pop one in there, and that way next time we level up, that will be done. Which is great. Okay. Back at it. The action continues. We don't have many side quests left now. It's really just this one, which is that secret room we couldn't open before. And I think I remember now, like, what we have to do. It's actually possible to fail that side quest, I think, if I'm right. I won't swear to it until... like, well, we'll try it. And if this is the one that I'm thinking of, then yeah, it's possible to mess it up. But that's alright, because we're not gonna. I love how they just shrink into nothingness and there's a little poof of leaves. That's such a silly death animation for such a intimidating creature. Or imposing creature, you know. And that hammer's really cool. I don't think that's a blue item that I've had before, actually. I love when I find new stuff. See, that's still after all of these years of playing this game. And I'm still finding new items that I've never found. Treasures I've never found. Ooh. More viny growth. Come in. I hate that stomp attack that they have because it causes slow, and y'all know how I feel about that. Worst status effect. Ugh. Or ghosts. Are any of y'all gonna drop spectral matter? Please. Rude. This really gives me like a Ruins of Kurost feel. These ancient demon-infested ruins, you know, fighting your way through them to defeat some great demon at the end. And the way that the jungle has just overtaken this place. Well, or in this case, the swamps. Not really a jungle, but still. And those are two drastically different ecosystems, but the effect is the same. Everything is covered in green and trying to kill you. The Great Tomb of Doris. Doris the Explorus. From the Greek. Yeah, there we go, good. I went down in time to destroy his soul siphon as well. It's always nice when there's some kind of ad, like a summon or something, or a battle standard, that if you can defeat the caster, it will also defeat the ad. So much less work. Although sometimes, of course, as with a battle standard, it's worth it to either just, you know, run away and wait it out, or to actually attack the ad first because of its effect, and it's got so much less defense, so much less health, that you're better off attacking the battle standard, you know, or the soul siphon in this case, than you are standing in its area of effect while you attempt to defeat the caster, or the summoner. It's basically like you're gonna die and it's gonna hurt the whole time it's happening. Down this way. Almost got them all. The good thing about these enemies, in that there are any good things, is that even the ones who have healing spells don't have potions, which are honestly much more effective and efficient. There we go. To get behind the wall of poison. Phew. Man, and they drop that soul siphon the instant they see you, and it's like, no! Look at that, so many of them, too. Finally, some spectral matter. Yes, good. I'm so glad that you can somehow chug a potion with your hands full while you're doing something else. That's a very important game feature to me. It means a lot. There's another of those fountains, but we can't interact with this one. Ugh, these blight casters, though. Usually you think of zombies as, like, tougher than skeletons. That's kind of the whole point. The trade-off is that zombies are tougher, but they're much slower. Skeletons are weaker and faster. And these blightcasters, they just go down so much quicker than those ghost sorcerers. Boys, wait your turn. I'll get to you. Just trying to pick up treasure. Aha. Unlocked with the ancient moon key. Pull that lever. It's our first puzzle dungeon. Not really, it's not much of a puzzle, but it is kind of neat, you know, it's like, ooh, more spectral matter, yes, good. Just that sort of, you know, D&D component of get a bunch of keys from different places, use them to open stuff. Feels very tabletop, very Legend of Zelda. I don't know what the cooldown on the soul siphons is, but it's not enough. Go down. we go. The sun key. That opens this door over here. And if you don't think I'm going to immediately down a potion when I see that star over somebody's head, you are mistaken. King Doris, the corrupted soul. How corrupted was he? Let's have a clone. We haven't used that in a while. Double trouble. Ha ha. Oh man, you didn't drop anything good. Gross. Aha. So this is the room that satisfies the quest then. I was thinking it was the other one. The other one is just a secret room. That's why you can miss it. So you can not do this quest, but you can't. It's not one you can screw up. I was mistaken. Ooh. Floor cache. Grim Hades blade of feasting. Cunning of Odysseus. Nightmare. Let's see. Rather than a saber, where's the Hades blade? Oh, that's this. Oh, it's a throwing weapon. Blech. Not bad. Alright. Well. That was a lovely little side trip. I like that dungeon just because the animation of putting the keys in and the satisfaction of having collected it all and so forth. It's good stuff. Makes you feel like you did something, like you really worked for it. And to be fair, we did. Those other areas were quite out of the way and we didn't have to clear them all, so it is entirely possible to miss those keys and just not do that side quest. More spectral matter. Nice! See, game, you're giving me what I want. I'm here to give the people what they want. You're here to give me what I want. Okay. Coming up on the end of the Siconian ruins, and then I'll show you what I was talking about with that other secret room. Because I'm pretty sure now that I have remembered, I think I recall what's up. Come back here. Don't slow me and then walk away from me. How dare you use an effective strategy on me? I am the protagonist. That's against the rules. Well, you can run all you want. The dot will get you, so enjoy. Well, hello there, statue. It's alright. Ancient Greece really was an abs-out kind of time. The ancient Greece is a time. Yes, you know, the era of ancient Greece. Well, I guess when you say it that way, that's technically correct. Anyway, we stan a hot marble boy. Get out of here. Those spears look so vicious when they jab you with them. Of course, any weapon with which you are currently being jabbed, I have to say, is, you know, somewhat vicious looking as it's arcing down towards your unprotected face. Ring around the campfire. Here we go. This is the Temple of the Grey Sisters. Oh, nope, there's that buff we don't like. Get rid of that. So we'll come back here in a moment. You can kind of hear the tension rising in the music. I want to make sure that we have not... Okay, no, we got everything. Oh, no. There's that over there. Okay, well, I'll do this anyway. You hear them speaking? Something is coming. Okay, I really am going to go over here first, though. Because it dead ends pretty quickly. At least we can see all of these enemies. I'm so glad to be done with the invisible raptor hatchlings. That's still wild. To me, just... their sprites not spawning properly or loading properly into the game. I have not researched whether that's a problem that anyone else has had. I assume I'm not the only one. Because, of course, other people are running the same... you know, the same version of the game on the same system that I am, or close to it. Ooh. Hey, let me check out my new toy. Get out of here. Stop it. Where did that go? Here we go. Creeping Death. Oh my goodness. Poison damage, additional poison damage, poison resistance, offensive ability, attack speed, and Ravages of Time. Ravages of Time. Is that... that's not a dream... no, Sands of Sleep. It's not a dream ability, is it? Temporal Rift. Psionic Immolation. No, okay. I don't remember what skill tree that belongs to, but regardless, it's pretty good. Honestly, Sabretooth is a very good weapon. It's mostly that bonus attack speed that makes it so awesome, though, and that's why it's hard to beat the DPS. Oh my goodness. It's actually better than the Foreman. Probably because it's faster. Oof. Okay, average damage is better with the Foreman. Overall DPS is slightly better because attack speed is increasing. I think I'm going to keep that because of that special ability that it has, the Soul Crush. I think that that's worth it. Because it's a case like we ran into earlier in this stream with that first weapon we picked up where the special abilities, I think, in the face of such a small increase to DPS, justify keeping the original weapon. If it was a bigger increase to DPS, like, you know, 15, 20 points, hands down, yeah. But just for 5 points, I think I'd rather have the Soul Crush. Even though it doesn't activate, like, every time that you hit. Okay, let's go meet the Graeae sisters. Okay, so, you see only one of them can have the eye at the time. So what you have to do here is you want to focus on whichever one does not have the eye. And try to kill the ones without the eye first, because they are going to be... oops. Much weaker. Ooh, come on now. Gross. That's... okay, that was rough. But that was also my own fault. I should be playing a little more cautiously. I should not have stood in her, like, AoE. I mean, you should never stand in an AoE, but especially that one, because it's like health drain, bleed damage over time, that red cloud. Well, it'll be a lot easier because in this second round we are going in with one of the sisters already dead. Love you hear them arguing over the eye and fighting over it. Come on. Oop, oop. There we go. Stop making mistakes, Starfish. You cannot stand in that red cloud. You just can't. I love fighting them just because they have so much character. There we go. Now we can focus everything on the one who does have the eye. Now, of course, she gets mad about it, but that's fine. She can die mad about it, too. And she will very shortly. Haha! Well. Nice. I hate that I took a death there because that is just 100% my fault for being foolish, but whatever. I love their little room here too, actually. Little ritual area and stuff. They got themselves a little, a nice little pad, a little iPad, if you will, in ancient Greece, so I guess that makes it an iPad classic. I'm gonna cancel myself. Ooh, and armor as well. Nice. Let's see, 112 armor, that's definitely better. 30% pierce resistance, 26 strength, which is better. So this looks like a straight upgrade from the Razorback harness so far. It's 18% health regeneration instead of 80 health. That's nice. It's less than what we have now, though, which is unfortunate. 36 defensive ability, +1 to all skills and defense mastery. I think overall, even though that's obviously meant for someone with defense, because it's written on the label, as it were, nonetheless, I think this might overall be an upgrade. Maybe. It is a significant armor increase and pierce resistance increase. I'm looking at that health regeneration and I don't know. I'll think about it. You all feel free to give me your thoughts as well. Maybe you can solve the dilemma for us. Okay, now. Here is where we're going to go back to those ruins in the swamp. Okay? It'll be a fairly short jaunt. Wow, did I really miss that much over there? Okay, I need to go back over there anyway. But right here is where we're going, so it won't take that long. Oh, these are the treasure hunters, that's right, so...
I think I may become an acolyte here. It's certainly safer here than in the swamp. Thank you again, warrior.
Yeah, I mean, if you level up into wizard, it'll be much less deadly next time.
We have returned safely, and all because of you.
Correct.
You have penetrated the treasure room of King Doris. You are formidable in both war and reasoning. May Hecate grant your fondest desire.
Gosh, I hope that she does. I don't know if she has power over Chris Hemsworth, though. Oh, hey, money. Remember the spell piece that we picked up earlier? This is going to be part of that. Okay, here we go. So, there we are. We have the Eye of the Grey Ones. Aha. See? Oh, I was right. If you give it to Medea first to complete that quest, you cannot open that door. Awesome. So now we have the Spell of Pieces, right? That's the name of the recipe. It allows us to make the primrose for 10 million gold. Well, and we have one spell piece. We'll find the others. What am I doing? I don't need to go back up there, so now we'll just go back to Medea's Grove. And honestly, this is a perfect place to end this stream as well, I think. Yes, we have it.
Not since Perseus has a hero wrested the eye away from the weird sisters. But you have many deeds left undone. Who knows? You might even survive.
Okay, here we go. See her visions. Alright, what's she got to say to us?
I see pain and suffering. I see loss and folly. I see my dark goddess languishing, imprisoned, and the underworld writhing in turmoil. I see war engulfing the living world. Oh, this must not be. You must stop this. I see the entrance to Hades, where all must eventually descend.
Boom. And she gave us a scroll of the Cyclops. Oh, the irony, Medea. If only you knew.
Your journey begins here. Follow the footsteps of the few who have walked among the dead. It will not be far. Be fleet of foot and strong of heart, and you may yet save us all.
Portal to Epirus. Well, so we know what our next steps are. It's not called Immortal Throne for nothing, and we don't have that really imposing title screen for nothing. So, next week, Thursday, same time as always, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the U.S. I hope that you'll join me for some more Titan Quest when we descend into the underworld. You'll see what's going on there, and exactly where all of this most recent trouble is coming from now that Typhon has been defeated. I hope that you'll join me then. I hope you're enjoying yourselves, and I hope that you will follow me on social media. Don't forget to like here on Twitch and subscribe. YouTube as well, Pillow Fort, Twitter, Facebook. Let me know what you think of this series. Check out the playlist that has the rest of our Titan Quest on it, and I'll see you next time. As always, thanks for playing.